sunny skies, music to my ears. Thank you, Ben. Just like that, he switched out with our good girl, Giselle Hood. Good morning, Giselle. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm great because it's your birthday.
Oh, you know, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, 26. I'm getting old, girl.
No.
Look, I can write a book on that, 26 years of life, let me tell you. But you are here. You brought another book. We have a great book talk. This one is a familiar favorite. All right, Florida Palms. We talked about it a few months ago. Author Joe Pan, we talked to him about his book, of course, Florida Palms, back in July. Giselle, you decided to read it yourself and give us your own personal review.
Well, first off, you're going to love this because I know you're a Florida gal yourself.
Yes, and I see you took it serious because you've got some sticky notes literally sticking out the book.
Sticky notes.
Yes.
I always do. I have a family home in Melbourne Beach, Space Coast of Florida, for those of you who aren't aware, and that's where this book is set.
Really?
So, going off of that, of course, you mentioned you talked to author Joe Pan. This is his debut novel, which is really exciting. It was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah.
We follow Eddie and Cue Ball. They just turned 18. They're growing up on the Space Coast of Florida, and they live in this kind of cycle of all their family members. They're involved in the crime life. It's a life of poverty. This is the recession of 2009. So it's hard times for everyone around there. They get wrapped into trafficking drugs up and down the East Coast, if you remember this. It's a wild ride, let me tell you.
And at 18, I mean, that jumping into adulthood, I mean, of course, making some very intense decisions, I could imagine.
Absolutely. They don't make the best of choices, but the thing that I think Joe does really well is he makes them so lovable. You're rooting for them to get out of this life. The whole novel, do they get out of it? You have to read the book to see.
Oh my gosh, they're trying to get through it. And then I heard, like you said, this was the first, but I hear like there's going to be more. I believe if I remember it.
Oh, really? That's news to me, Mariah.
I hope so. If I remember correctly. Now, I could be wrong, and please forgive me, Joe, if that is the case. But I think he said that there could be a continuation. But I mean, this book, for it to be the first, it set the tone right, I would imagine.
It really did. You know, I believe when I was reading up on him, he's a poet, so he has a background in poetry. That's really clear in this because it's interesting. You're reading about the most dangerous, violent people. This is kind of like a grimy, intense novel that really gets into the trenches of what drug traffickers are experiencing down there and what their lives look like. But the way that Joe writes is so beautiful. His descriptions for things, you can really picture it when you're reading the book.
Now, what you also said was that, in a way, he makes you love the characters, even though we know they might be making some decisions we don't all agree with, but he's still making you have like a love for them, or you want them to come out on top in a way. How are you seeing them navigate these roadblocks that they might be hitting?
Well, it's hard, right? And I think that's a main point that Joe kind of talks about in this book is the generational cycle of how this violence kind of happens. They see it in their parents and their family members, how they operate, and then they emulate those actions, and it leads them to some really tough places. They're dealing with addiction, abuse, violence, that sort of thing, and it's really tough. So it's a struggle for them. They're trying to get out of this life, but they're left in a cycle where it's kind of meant to keep them there.
Dang, man. And
it's intense.
It's intense. I could imagine. One thing I always ask you, did you find a character that you really connected with more over another in the book?
Eddie is so lovable because he's really rational, and that's not something you see often portrayed in like a drug runner in Florida, you know what I mean? But he's so intelligent. The way Joe writes him, he's intelligent, and he just makes some decisions. They're like, Eddie, come on, my guy, what are you doing? Cue Ball is also super lovable. A lot of the people in this book were really awesome and fun to read about.
Okay, now we talked about the drug trafficking and things like that. I'm just gonna ask this question. Have you ever watched Snowfall?
No, I haven't.
You haven't watched, man, oh, that would be so, okay, you gotta watch Snowfall and then let me know if you're seeing some similarities in there. Of course, you talked about this being during the recession in 2009, so them battling that. I don't wanna give away any spoilers, but it's like at the end, do they end up stuck in their position, or do they get out on top? What is it?
I don't wanna spoil it for you, and I will say there are a lot of other characters that I haven't mentioned that are aside from Eddie and Cue Ball. We meet the drug kingpins who are leading these whole operations, and we actually see their thought process when they're heading into a recession and they realize, hey, drug products are going to sell right now. People will buy this sort of thing. So it's their process of setting up the brotherhood, or what's marketed as a brotherhood, to entice these young people in difficult positions to get involved with the drug trade. So I think explores a lot of different avenues and a lot of different characters, so we see different sides of it. I don't want to give away how they end up.
Please
I don't want to spoil it for you guys. You have to read it for yourself.
I definitely get it. What would you say to encourage somebody out there if they've never even, you know, had any Joe Pine books or anything like that? What would you say to encourage them to pick this one up?
I would say if you're interested, I want to say in Sons of Anarchy and The Outsiders is what people are comparing it to.
Okay.
If you like to see kind of the underworld, if you're interested in crime, but you also really want some strong characters who are so lovable, this is going to be great for you.
That is good.
And beautiful writing too. That is something I just feel like you don't get as much when you're reading about crime like this. It's written so well.
Well, that's good. And it sounds like a page turner for sure. I mean, how long did it take you? How long were you sitting with that one?
I would say because people keep giving me books and I don't have time to read all of them.
She's trying, you guys. She's trying.
I'm struggling a little bit recently. This, I would say, it took me about a month in total. I kind of did halfway through and I stopped and I picked it back up again.
Yeah.
Really good for the summer read, but just because we're going into fall doesn't mean you can't read it.
Of course, of course. Now, I see you still have you gone through all of your sticky notes. What are some of the things that you were most surprised by? Anything that you were like, okay, I think the story is going this way, but oh no, Joe said, we've got a surprise for you somewhere along the way.
I think just in general, it's kind of twisty and turny. There are a lot of, the main thing is the character arcs as we follow these young people through their journeys as, you know, they start out as, you know, they're involved in kind of delinquency in Florida, but it's minor things and they slowly get wrapped into this and wrapped into it until they get to the point where they can't get out of it. You know what I mean? It's hard in that way. So that really stood out to me, just the arcs and how he makes these characters change.
Look, I might have to pick it because this reminds me so much of Snowfall. Like I've never
heard of that. I have to watch it.
He started off as a lovable, straightforward young man, teenager, didn't have any problems, you know, like, you know, a metal kid of the city. But then, like you said, you get tied in with the wrong people and then it's harder and harder for you to get out until you find yourself literally running the system. So
you asked about my sticky tabs. There are turning points for both Eddie and Cue Ball where things shift for them noticeably.
Oh my gosh. Look, you guys, go pick it up. We're going to have the link for you on our As Seen on Day to Day page. Giselle, girl, you never disappoint.
Oh,
you never disappoint. Thank you so much for coming and talking to us today. Again, the links on our As Seen on Day to Day page, and look out for Giselle's review on the Day to Day homepage. She's going to have that detail for you in there as well. And we also have a link to our interview this past summer with author of the book, Joe Pine. So you can catch all the good details. Be sure to check that out as well. Of course, again, thank you, Giselle. We appreciate you.